You don't even need to do mulch layers or cover crops, but a lot of people do because it helps with growth, right? Mulch layers, cover crops. Break down what you're doing for those things.
I do the straw mulch. I did the barley straw, the blue oyster. I started off with that, and then I just went to Ace and started getting some regular straw. I do use the 12 sieve cover crop from Build a Soil, which that stuff's amazing. There's so much in there, different clovers and flax, and that stuff's gorgeous to grow. That picture that we had in your book, and I had some layovers, so I just had cover crop growing. It just exploded, and there's so much beauty in it. It was awesome to see. Um, but I really do think it helps, protect that rhizosphere, the top few inches of that soil. Helps spread moisture throughout the bed. The cover crop is huge when it comes to spreading the moisture, because even if you give too much water, you have all those little clovers drinking up the water to kind of help you out. And if you underwater, you can kind of see it in your cover crop maybe before your cash crop. So I've kind of used that as my moisture cheater too. If the top inch is nice and moist, I'm pretty sure the below layer is going to be pretty good. So I'm a big advocate of mulch and straw and whatever you can get to cover it up and keep the worms happy and let them come up and take your nutrients and down to them and feed everything. So it's definitely I would definitely say do straw and mulch.
I agree. Those things are just so helpful, particularly for me living in such a dry climate. My natural humidity. I got it right here actually. 24%.
Oh
So
wow.
24% RH is what it is right here. And then my grow room is the next room over here. So I'm always adding in humidity, and being in such a dry climate, the medium dries out very quickly. It can dry out a lot faster, particularly if you have, the lights on and the heat's up and so on and so forth. But having cover crops, using a mulch layer helps out tremendously for somebody like me who lives in this type of climate. And I use the straw just like you do. I really like the straw. I've used cardboard covers, just using pieces of cardboard, cutting them down and putting them as a cover, and that acts as a mulch. It's not really breaking down like a mulch does, but it covers the soil, which can certainly have some benefits there as well. And then for the cover crops, I'm usually using the clover. It's a nitrogen fixer, right? So it's actually grabbing nitrogen from the air, converting it to a form that's usable for the plants. Now you need to kill off that cover crop in order to get those advantages, but you get those advantages once you kill off the cover crop. This clip is brought to you by AC Infinity. Use discount code MrGrow at 15 to save on any of their products.